responsible.
Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. PPI day. Oops, you know what? Forgot to bring the chat up. Hey Reggie, how you doing? Let me pop out the chat here, get that pinned, and then we'll look at the markets from overnight. There we go. So, markets overnight. Kind of up and down. Looks like we just hit our low last hour. High on ES 59.13, and wow, look at the trigger point there. Amazing job on the trigger point to the tick. Resistance line and back down. 59.13 down, and then all the way down to 81. So math 81. So 19 and 13 is 32 points in range. Hey, passing props. Good to see you. How are you doing? NQ are high. 143 are low. 972. About 165 points in range. Kappa, 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 kappa. About 80 ticks in range. Ultra bond. What the heck is going on there? There we go. Oh, just under a point in range. Gold. Excuse me. 90 to 72, about 18 points in range. Crude oil. Got above 79 for a bit. Just about a point in range. Natural gas seems frozen in time. Oh, it says I'm on a daily chart. That makes sense. The gas is all wonky. Bitcoin. Oh, been a nice recovery. It hit, was it 90,000 yesterday? You can see it dropped there to 90 and came all the way back up to 97. Sitting at 95.8 now. So that's where we sit standard, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this wonderful Tuesday morning. So we get ready for some hot PPI action. Morning, Amelia. How are you on this wonderful morning? Of course, we have PPI this morning. Let me see if we have any other news. Yep, this, well, wait, so we have PPI, of course, at 8:30. 10 o'clock, we have a Fed speaker and the U.S. Secretary of State speaking. I'm not sure if that's going to affect it. Keeps teasing me with that blue candle. So there's a tiny little purple candle, and that would have worked for a quick uh, bop down, bop till you drop. Yep, I pointed that out when I was going over my overnight market. I shouted that out to that right there. Beautiful. Tiny little blue candle here. Market's moving a little bit slow as we lead into PPI. No, blue candle went away. And out. Excuse me. Normally mute for that, but I got so much stuff on my desk right now that it's like my stream deck is blocked. I'm doing pretty good today. Woke up with a little bit of a headache, but it's going away. We are just choppy, huh? Choppy, choppy, choppy. Cold, cold morning here in central Illinois. Colder tomorrow, 1 degree tonight. Supposed to get some snow today as well. No business like snow business. No business like snow business. Morning, JC. How are you? Good morning, Speed Racer. Doing good, doing good. Ready for some PPI action? Unusual for PPI to be in front of CPI. Usually it's CPI one day, then PPI. So, not sure if this will give us a hint about CPI tomorrow. Well, there's a quick whip down. It bounces there. Anyone planning on gambling on PPI? Actually, I have a Bowenox account that I forgot about. Bought it for one of the little fun things we were trying to do on the Discord of trading things we don't normally trade, see if we could pass. Guess it's renewed for 2 months. I totally forgot about it. So I'm just gonna play with it. Ah, yeah, I should, Hassan. Oh, whips right back down. Ouch. Wow. Sorry to hear that, JC. Yeah, dangers of intraday drawdown. And back down. Well, less than 10 minutes to go. Gold? Oh yeah, gold coming down. Morning, Chris. Yes, Saudi guy, we got news coming in about 8 minutes. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Back. Yeah, strong news, PPI, one of the big four. Watching the market just kind of grumble here. Grumble, grumble, grumble. How's your trading been going, Saudi guy? Who are you trading with right now? Yep, news is coming. We're over 5 minutes away. Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna blow your name. I just know it. Give me a minute. Uh, Hello, John? Let me know how badly I blew that name and correct me on it, please, and I will make sure to get it right the next time. Welcome to the stream. Market's still falling. We are at lows a day on NQ, ES, and YM is just touching its low. Well, you're welcome. You don't need to really thank me for that. I have a complicated last name that almost everyone doesn't get right on the first try. And I understand that they don't get it right, but but I try to definitely try to respect people's names, and I'll try them once and then tell people to correct me so I can try and get it right the next time if I don't get it right the first time. Those of you guys that out there that need reminders constantly, today is 1 month till Valentine's Day. 1 month. Morning, John. How are you? After this huge move down, those guy fake PPI is going to bring us back up, right? Right. Beautiful job. Beautiful. Morning, Robin. How are you? How is Texas today? Popping up here right before PPI? Doing good, thank you. Wow. I just passed a bowling ox, I think, or else I blew it on a pullback. I'm not sure which. Might have it might have actually blown it, even though that's why I hate intraday drawdown. Oh no, it actually hit my target. I'm 100. So I had a 600 tick target on this, and it hit it. That's 150 points. So it hit my target of 150 points, and I'm $146 away from passing a bow and ox on a total YOLO. That was PPI. So if this is PPI, what's CPI going to do tomorrow? Good morning, Ed. That was fun to watch as it happened on the chart. With it was like I entered at 29.62 right before. I actually entered one tick below the opening price on that candle, and wow, that was fun. What did gold do? Oh wow, gold, nice. Ultraviolet, wow, everything's happy. Copper's a little bit happy. Crude's like, something going on. Don't wake me at 8, or no, I mean, wake me at 9. I just, so why did I go long there for that? Okay, so first of all, we were dipping. Take the candle away. Boom. All this entire time, I felt like, oh, you're a good shot to go long. And second of all, I've been noticing before news events, if I get a colored candle, that's the way it usually goes. Of course, that's not always, but that's the way it usually goes. Now, I wish I had done this on one of my funded top step accounts because this was a 160. If on one mini, this would have been what, doing math. Well, I just didn't. Yeah, there've been. I just got $2,700. So yeah, I've been almost $3,000 on this uh candle. And if anyone ever buys a $3,000 candle, you're crazy. But I wish I'd done that on a top step. Yeah, and the only reason I don't ever YOLO news ever. Only reason is like I said, this Bow and Ox account is actually I've accidentally let it renew for two months. It cost me like $16 each time, and I just figured I'm gonna play with it. I was playing with it last night a little bit just to play with some Asia session stuff. Hassan, I caught 150 points of it just because my target was at 150 points. I would have caught everything if but it actually hit my target that I had. I picked out. It was on NinjaTrader, and on NinjaTrader I have like 30 different ATMs back from when I used to test out algos with it. So I went for the ATM with the highest possible profit target, and it was 150 points, 600 ticks, and it hit it. If it had been a little bit higher, I would have passed the account. I still need $144. Watch me blow it. Coming down now, and I mean, we could have bet on the coming down. It's going to retrace a little bit here at least. And I had a feeling we were going to see big moves this week because of what non-farm payrolls did on Friday. So what were the numbers? Let's go look. I didn't even think to look. I was watching that beautiful candle form. PPI 3.3. They forecast 3.5. So it came in cool on the forecast, but it's higher than last month. Well, no, it's higher. I don't know. It says previous 3.0, but month over month was 0.2, and they expected 0.4. So it definitely came in cool, a lot cooler than they expected, which is why it blew up because now they're thinking interest rates. No, that's the other way around. I get all this stuff confused. Higher inflation means lower. No, I don't know. I forget now. My brain's not braining. We've already pulled back. Yeah, only about 20 points. Well, we hit 139. We're down to, wow, okay, we pulled back about 50 points or 60. Yeah, I mean, and John, normally I stay on the sidelines. You know that I don't hardly ever trade a news candle. A news. I'll trade the reaction. And I really should be on these purple candles here, but I wasn't. This sort of got me what I needed, haha. But like I said, I figured I need to do something with this Mullen Ox, and there you go, John. Bank Math, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What if NQ's getting a discount? What do you mean, Bank Math? Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. ES on the 1 minute chart gave me an absolute beautiful entry there, but I didn't really notice it. What do you see? I'm on the 30-second chart. Let me see what the 1 minute chart would have looked like on this. See, that 1 minute chart would not have given me that blue candle that would have given me the signal that I'm looking for there. It also would have given me the perfect purples. So I think I need to have a 30-second and a 1 minute up. But then I'm thinking to myself, I'm already having trouble processing all this information. I just need to figure out a better way to be organized. Maybe when I get my new computer with more screens. Uh, so is this your first time with the stream, Bank Math? Or have you been here before? I don't remember your name. Oh, glad you found us. I always like to ask new people a couple of questions, but always feel free to just ignore me or tell me to shut up. A lot of people do. I always like to know how long you've been trading. I like to know what asset or assets you like to trade. And I like to know whether or not you trade your own money or if you trade at the prop firms. Nice. Very nice. Awesome. Uh, I use Bollinger Bands. I use engulfing candles. John was hoping he found a, a kindred spirit because he's a banker. Although we're trying to convince him he should retire, but his wife keeps spending money, so he can't. I got to be in Canada, I think, Amelia. Oh yeah, hey John, we'll take the more the merrier. Me and Amelia will be co applicants. We'll each take 2.5. Yeah, it's really gotten choppy here. Little pop there off that blue candle. Waiting for an entry to try and finish off those Bowenox. Yeah, actually, I need to change the ATM on that Bowenox because I don't need to go for 150 points. I just need 10. I need less than 10. Still trying to rise back up. So this is our bounce right there. Didn't get down to the Bollinger, but almost. It was like, I'm not touching you. Rising back up. I see NQ arising. Apologize, bank math, just so you're aware I occasionally break into song. Yeah, Rankos are hard. I've played with Rankos in the past. I know, like, even NinjaTrader using its backtesting functions have trouble with Rankos. Yeah, Chris, I know you guys do. I warn new people in case they're wondering, like, why the heck he's singing. Yeah, I remember one time me and Matt LaRocco were testing an algo, and we tested Rankos, and it came out with this absolutely beautiful, like, tens of thousands in profit, and we're like, what the heck? And realizing it was just not tested right. Our high there on the news candle is 139. We've gotten back up to 111. Did not quite get the high day on the news candle. ES and YM did. They made new highs, but NQ did not. It's trying again now. Bit of a pullback though. Yeah. That was a setup for me, but I didn't take. Oh wow, that was a quite try. So I totally missed this entry, but we can see whoosh. Yeah, he's the only one I've heard to not be paid out by Volanox. So, Volanox has a good 3 year history. So, part of me wants to say there was something else going on there. But so that's why I didn't really ding Bolinox much. But I still want to see Bolinox get a path to live. So we're about 5 minutes till the top of the hour, 35 minutes till the bell. Yeah, Bolinox used to be a top three firm for me. They've moved down to, I want to say 5 or 6. I gotta rank them like again, just because you know they don't really put people live, and that's becoming a concern. But I mean, I don't know how much of a concern it should be really. I'm seeing the firms that do put people live raising prices on their evals and stuff. So I'm kind of wondering if live trading is not profitable for firms. So, there's that thought. They say they do bank math. There's a thing in there, frequently asked questions, but no one's ever met a trader that's been put live on Bolinox. Now they just recently, added Project X as a provider, and Project X, comes with a brokerage option. So I don't know if there's anything's going to change or not, but so far, no one's ever met a live Bolinox trader. But apparently, Apex only has like 8 live traders. If you believe the stuff that's been coming out about Apex. Okay, so which thing of what Sage said? Sage says a lot. I took a trade here, but I didn't hold it, and I would have got what I needed. So I'm mad at myself there. I mean, apparently that's what the court documents are saying. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. Let me put it this way: I don't know a lot of people that are live on Apex. I know a couple people that have been offered it. But usually it's after hundreds of thousands of dollars that they've made in the sim before they get moved to live. Like one guy that made over 1 million before he got moved. So it's big numbers before they do move somebody. Yeah, Apex has been in the business for over 3 years, and they've always run this way, and they're seem to be doing well. I mean, I'm not arguing with you on that. I do think there should be a path to live, but it seems like you got to also understand that, it used to be that everybody went live, when it was only like five firms, earn to trade, top step, one up, etc. And there's got to be a reason they went away from that model. And it's because, live traders blow their live accounts regularly. So, it might actually be that the sim model is more profitable, even though paying out traders does come out of pocket. But yeah, then you have a firm like OneUp who's been in the business like 9 years. They have no sim at all. You pass the eval, you go right on a live account. And somehow they've survived for the last 9 years. You can't copy trade you can't copy trade Wolonox and other props. You can trade with other props. You just can't copy trade with Wolonox and other props, Chris. Yeah, you can copy trade sim traders to a live account. I'm not sure. I don't think they do. I've heard it's gotten harder, but yeah, you can copy trade sim. Morning, RJ. Good to see you. You're copy trading Bowenox with other firms, Chris? Thank you, Bankman. Yep, another big dip. It's now giving back about half that news candle. Chris, my guess is if they do flag it, they're, they won't like, it might deny your payout, but they're not going to take your money away type of thing. It'll just make you trade another 8 days or whatever, 10 days, whatever Bull and Ox is. I get these confused. Just playing around this EMA here. Doesn't want to go up or down. Boom. Give me a second. Yep, got it. So let me show my desktop here. I took the trade on my Volanox off of this green candle here. Oops, went away. You see, I followed it up. My entry was 21,038 out of 21,048 for this long, and that got me there. I just passed that Volanox. Rising up. Total profit today, 29.25. Now I'll switch over to my topstep accounts. Kind of amazing. I went from not caring about that Volanox last night to passing it today. Not to need to start not caring about any of my accounts. We're about 25 minutes till the bell. RJ said good morning and then disappeared. Where are we going? To hell in a handbasket. It wants to wake up in a market that never sleeps. Am I testing wealth charts? No. Have you have you started testing it? Do you like it? Interesting. Seems like everyone's coming out with their own platform. Trades by Matt has his own platform now. Yeah, I'm already running NinjaTrader, Tradovate, TradingView, and Project X and Quant Tower. Getting kind of excessive. I don't remember. I don't think I've ever downloaded MotiWave, but and I also have the white label version of Quad Tower from Funded Futures Network. Once I get the new computer built, I'll be running both computers. I'll split them between two computers. That technically was a signal for me right there. Well, it didn't give me the engulfing, but did give me the Bollinger touch and bounce. Didn't really like it there. It's playing with the ZMA, this longer term EMA. It's kind of being careful there. Yeah, the Bollingers you see on my screen are the second and third standard deviations. And then when you see these green shaded areas, it means it's hitting the second Bollinger band, the second standard deviation band. And we see the red, it's hitting the second standard deviation band to the top, greens to the bottom. Yeah, this one's a five. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing a 30-second on Q. I'm also watching the 5 minute. Uh, I want to start trading a 5 minute chart as well with a different account and testing that out. But you can see what I try to do for about 15 minutes. It doesn't work well, really. I mean, here it worked well. You can see I'm looking for the reversal. So, I mean, this I wouldn't take this because of this long wick, thinking it was going to bounce. But here, this you can see this one not as long of a wick. I'll put my stop at the top of the candle. So 5 minutes it's gonna be a wide stop, and then try and go for more than 1 to 1. In this case, this has been potential 55. Could have put a target at 50. Here you can see another good one. Back here during London, putting a stop at the top of that previous candle there. If a candle's kind of small, that was only like a 10-point stop anyway. And then just taking it down. You see here's another good one. I especially love bounces off the third standard deviation. You can see that led to that rise up. Purple candle here. This one didn't kind of work, kind of gave you an indication to get out there. So, small loss. And then this one worked well. Right here, coming down, you can see right here, this nice doji candle, green, led to that, led to the promised land. And then my other strategy is just looking for these engulfing candles with the momentum. Anything above the 9. So there, I shouldn't say above the 9, touching the 9. This one worked, but it wasn't really touching the 9. Or purple candles on the way down, like that one, that one, that one. But not that one because it wasn't touching the 9. That's the type of thing I'm looking for. Ace! Oh, good morning, Ace. Are you just checking in and then saying goodbye, or are you actually ain't gonna be able to stay? GB, how are you? Are you new as well? Actually, and as I was explaining that, I missed one of those in trend or in momentum candles right there. See how that blue candle right here on this 30-second chart? My stop would have been at the bottom of that wick, so it's only a 6-point risk, and you can see this is gone, whoosh, 20 points. I'm doing good. Not many people call me by my given name. And then another reversal. Oh, nope. Bounces up. I see NQ arising. I see profits on the way. Don't take a short tonight. It won't work out right. I see NQ on the rise. Ace, did you remember to take your trash out if you're still here? Yes, we do trash reminder services here as well. Amelia, is your trash on Tuesday as well? Wow, everybody's trash is on Tuesday. You, USC, Ace, except for RJ. RJ is Monday. Mine's Monday too, but they didn't pick me up yesterday. Oh, you have two trash days? Oh, I want two trash days. Why do you hate Friday, Flat? This is a real trash conversation, I tell you. Bank math is like, what the heck? Why are they talking about trash? We do go a little bit off topic at times, bank math, but we have fun. We also talk about baseball a lot. That's because I know like almost nothing about hockey. I mean, I can tell you a little bit because I used to watch some highlights back in the day, but I'm not sure I could tell you the name of any player currently playing. Ooh, look at this pop. A 13-point candle. Yeah, Rams killed the Vikings. Yeah, Crosby probably. The thing is, I at least somewhat follow the Flyers, and I couldn't even tell you anyone on the Flyers. Hits that resistance too on the trigger point. It kind of no, I didn't quite touch it, but it got close. Now, if you ask me, like stars from 20, 30 years ago in hockey, I could tell you Lindros, Gretzky, and Yager, whatever his name was, and Mario. Who? Yeah, comes back down. You want 21,170 GB? I think it could get there. Gotta decide which way it wants to go at the open. 5 minutes till. Staying flat until the open. Then we will be trading a top step funded. I have 4 top step funded. I'm gonna lose one. I've I have $26 in drawdown left on one. So I need to get a couple of evals and get back to 5. I messed up yesterday on that funded. I was wanting to nurse it back to health. I thought I entered with micro, and I entered with a mini and took a $200 loss. So $24 in drawdown. I'm not even sure it's worth the time to try to dig that back out versus just buying another one and going and doing that. So what's the NBA, RJ? Yeah, I wish Topstep wouldn't have dropped me from their affiliate program, but they are a good company. I applaud you for spelling precipitously correctly. Two-minute warning, 2 minutes. Let's get ready to rumble. Hey, USC, welcome. Your trash is out. Ding, 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 ding. Falling here. Whoosh. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. Actually wrote a parody song based on Luke Combs's "There Ain't No Love in Oklahoma" and did it based on the NQ. Ain't no love in trading NQ. Just the sound of another stop out. You'll know when it's coming for you when you've blown another count. I got profit in a big uptrend. The same uptrend tried to stop me. It ain't knocking me down. I'm standing my ground with the whole market falling all around me. Possible bounce here on NQ. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not quite down low as well. Double down donkey. I'll have to Google that. I need to find someone that can actually sing, to actually sing my lyrics. All right. But yep. There's the bounce. I can catch the bounce. I didn't trust it there, honestly. I should have. That would have been nice. That was wow. It's 21 points. But giving it back. Yep. Went without me. It gave me two signals. I didn't take either because I'm an idiot. Look at that go. Boom. Got down to 21,034. Popped up to 20,074. So 40-point pop. Playing around that resistance line from the trigger point. Let's see if we can break through. If not, I can sing some Green Day songs. Assad is one of my biggest fans, as you can tell. Just continuing the rise, trying to get 21-1. We do have a Fed speaker scheduled at the top of the hour, as well as U.S. Secretary of State Blinken speaking. I'm not sure why they put him on the financial juice calendar. I doubt he's going to say anything financially. Uh, yeah, apparently it is a full moon, or actually it was considered last night was the full moon. Oh, big pullback there. Bounces on the 9 though. Well, it looks like GB wants me to sing "Bye Bye Bye." Is that NSYNC or is that the other one? Yeah, I heard about that. Hanging on the 9. Never assume Ace isn't here. Every time I assume that, he's like he says something from the car or something. He's always got eyes and ears here. I think he's technically CIA. Yeah. Pokes down and then pops back up. Morning, T.O. You can. You like just show up at your door and like. I went long on that blue candle. My show is it showing? Is it showing? Where's my software? Of course it's not. Why is it not working? Ah, okay. I went long on that blue candle, 5 micros. That's pulling back now though. Let's see. Come on, come on. Just gonna get out there. Small gain, about $70. Looks like I got out the right spot there. Russell, really? Russell made a beautiful bounce right there and up. Struggling with that resistance from the trigger point. YM does not look happy right now. RJ, it looks very confused. Gold looks pretty confused right now too. All right, I see that moving up there. Looking for move up. Nice, RJ. Way I hold the channel is by hiding the remote. Oh, purple coming down. Kind of retreated there. It was more wick than body, so I didn't take it. Looks like it could have. Yeah, it would have given me at least 10 there. Yeah, don't say only 10 ticks, RJ. There's starving kids in Africa that would love 10 ticks. I'm just joking around with you, RJ. And it's falling, so that purple candle ended up working well, but that's okay. That's okay. We won't cry about it. We won't cry about it. Break even's better than a loss, though. Always trying to look on the positive side of things. It's like, well, I am enjoying giving you fits. Wow, this 5 minute candle is down 72 points. I could have been in on this if I trusted that purple. Oh, there was a bounce that I missed there, too. At that time, I was just distracted. I was looking at my phone. That was a beautiful bounce. That was a perfect setup for me. You can see how this works. Look at that. Blue candle there was a perfect setup. This was a blue candle. You can barely see it, but it was a tiny blue, and that was perfect setup. I just need to be taking more of these. Oop, another purple. Strong purple. Took the purple. Come on, drop for me. Nope, not dropping. It's not dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. Ooh, ouch. Spikes up to the 9. Yep, this is going to stop me. Yep, that's where it decided to turn around. I shouldn't have messed with it there right on that EMA. Hasn't stopped me yet. Tia, you missed my parody of Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs, where I changed it to Ain't No Love in Trading NQ. Hey, look at that. Moving our stop to the top of that last red candle. Boom. Thought for sure it was going to stop me. Instead, look at that go. Out. Got 15 points there. We're up 210 on this Top Step funded account. Thank you, USC. Super Ox. Oh, fallen. So I could have got much more. And honestly, I didn't play this the way I should play my strategy. When this is what I've been looking at. So I was in on this purple candle, and so it finally flushed. I should have moved my stop there, and my stop there, and my stop there, and then my stop there. So I was in on that. Hold on, let me look. Where was I in on that? I was in at 56. So right now my stop should be at 13, which means I should be at 40 points or even 50. I could have got 50. And I've been happy with that. Probably just taking profit at 1,000. And see, this is where it's going to stop me out. It's actually looking like it's going to bounce, and I should take it. Let's see if we take this bounce here. I didn't take it. Now I did. See, it might not have been ready to go yet. This might stop me. Let's see. We're long. And now move our stop up to this candle. So I'm just going to move it break even now. I wanted to get to the 9. That's what I'm looking for. Sniffs the 9. There's the 9. Trying to push through. See that bounce on the 9. I'm out. Another 14 points, 14 and a half. We're up 351. Oh, and I got out the right time with that flush. Which company, Tia? Tick Tick's support is uh, lacking. Nice job, Hassan. Purple candle off a 9 is usually a signal for me, but I didn't take it. We'll see if that was a mistake. It was. There's 10 points. There's 15. I should be taking every trade. Big mistake. Wowzer. And I didn't follow my strat. You see, look at that. Boom. Stop would have been there. About 13 points. Down. Boom. Look at that. 40 points right now. Down to 20,090. I'm sorry, 29.75. Still falling. Reminder, what's my low? Okay, low a day, 944. ES low day, 874. There's a bounce. Blue candle's kind of floating, so I didn't really trust it. You can see on the 1 minute chart on the ES, that's in the bottom left hand corner. There's a perfect blue candle there on the 5. That was a perfect setup. I don't want to have an ES chart ready, but that would have been, it's already given 5 points off of that. That's been great. AQ's kind of giving that same vibe there on the 5 minute chart. I think next week, boy, this pop back up. Next week, I'm going to buy, I think, my funded futures, either my funded futures or Tradeify, one of the two, account to play the 5 minute chart. How's everyone else doing so far? About an hour left to go in the stream. Nice, USC. Well, rising back up here. That's a pretty good fall. Got up to 129, fell all the way down to 966. So about a 60 point drop. Uh oh. Oh. Did the trade go okay, Amelia? I've heard horror stories of people being really close to a goal and then it all goes bad. Okay, excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I was holding my breath when you said I was $40 from my target. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those horror stories. Yeah, congrats. Pain in the you know what? Would that be a pancreas? No. Blue candle on the not off coming off the 9. I'm interested if it stays in this for the next 5 seconds. We're long. Okay. See if we get back. Doesn't look like it wants to go for me. It was kind of hemming and hawing. Yep, looks like it's going to come down. So we're going to get back on this trade. Or not. Wow, that's like the third time today I thought something was going to stop me out, and then it just like went the other way. I give up on trades too easily. That said, that did get to literally 2 ticks from my stop. There it goes. Wow. Boom. There we go. It's hitting an EMA. I forget which EMA that is. I think it's the 200 on the 30-second. So it'd be like the 100 on the. There it goes. Come on. Can't get through it. Can't get through it. Can't get through it. Think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Oh, pulling back there. Oh, we're out there. So that's a 20.5 point trade. We are up 552 on this top step funded account today. It's amazing what happens when you actually follow your plan. Thank you, USC. And it did get to where I was targeting, but that was just a honestly it was just a dollar amount target that was on this, so there was no reason to actually target that number where I had it. Um, so I'm not really upset. So we'll switch over to my other Top Step funded account that's good and try and get some profit on there from the last hour here or so, 50 minutes. Looks like it's petering out there. Let's see if it has any more oomph. By the way, look at the 5 minute. I wasn't paying attention because I was obviously doing my trade. Look at that beautiful, beautiful setup there on the five. That was the same thing. So if I had been playing the five, this of course would have been my trigger, and then Boom, this candle went 50 points. So this is $1,000 candle. Once again, if you ever pay $1,000 for a candle, like at Bed Bath and Beyond or wherever, you're crazy. But if I was playing the 5 minute, I wouldn't have a target. I mean, I'll have a huge target, but like I would just let the first candle play out, or I would set it for $1,000, something like that. And you can see that was beautiful right there. Perfect setup on the 5. Nice job, Amelia. Nice, nice, nice. I should have taken this long here. This is another pop off the 9. When it starts getting this overextended, though, I doubt it. But look at that. Look at that go. So again, this was my strategy is to take any blue candle that touches the 9. I was kind of looking at the 5 minute there and talking about it, so I missed it. But look at that. Boom. 20 pointer. 30 pointer. Maybe. 67, 93 so far. Wow. This could have been another big trade. And again, I should just take them blindly because my strat says to take them blindly. Nice bank math. Good job. So a lot of people are having a good day today. Oh, awesome. Glad my indicator could help. And look at this. So back to looking at the 5 minute chart. You see now off this entry, this is now gone rising, 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 like that game show, like that game on Price is Right, rising, rising up. That's where it would fall off. 90 points or so. Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming. I don't know. There's no news. I mean, no news scheduled, I should say. I probably should take that short. Yep, I should have taken that short. Nothing's popping on financial juice. Have a great day. See you tomorrow if you're coming back. Reminder, folks, if you haven't, appreciate if you'll gore that like button for me. Lets other people know you enjoy the stream. Popping right back up off that blue candle. Purple candle here. Staying above the 9, rubbing the 9. Rubbing it the wrong way. Oh, whoosh. Well, it would have worked. I considered it because of the down, up, and then failure to get higher. That's one wasn't real. I mean, it's kind of in my strat, but not really. It's one of those borderline ones. Hello, Freighter. And Freighter, yeah, he speaks from experience. This is what happened to him one day when he didn't hit the like button. He's still having to use head and shoulders, not the pattern either. Ooh, there we go. Whooshy. Hops back up. Bouncing again. Purple candle there. Oh, look at that. I considered it. Let's see if it comes back down, though. Bounces off the EMAs. Yep, it came back down. I'm in late, though. I don't like it. Hey, come on. Extremely tight stop now. Extremely tight, but there it goes. Come on, break that EMA. There we go. Whoosh. Boom. 30 points, 65 to 35. That's a $300 trade on a different Top Step account, funded account. This ox is on fire. Thank you, guys. You know what? I also got kind of lucky because I only won 3 more points, at least so far, and then bounced. Excuse me 1 second. Back? Did you miss me for that 15 and a half seconds? See, we got a signal there. Just making me think I want to take this blue candle, but I'm not sure. I need to get above this line. I don't remember what that line even is. It's 200 EMA, so it's 100 EMA on the 1 minute chart. And it didn't get above it. Still fighting it. Now it goes. So the blue candle worked. This was the setup though, and you can see I could have just jumped in and stayed in. We could have got 15 points so far. Look at that. So that's another valid setup that worked for 15. or more. See where it goes. Didn't go much more than 15. Pushing back down now. Another whoosh down. So now this is one that usually, I say a purple candle below the 9 that's touching the 9, take. This was iffy for me because we just started coming back up, but look at that once again. So I shouldn't question them. Maybe eventually it'll become second nature. That went another 20-point trade right there. I started using the 30-second. Well, I tested the 30-second out. Back tested it over the weekend. They both work. 30-second just gives more entries. Um, you know, so far I found that this works on indices for the 1 minute, the 30-second, and the 5 minute. So you can pick any time frame. I like the faster action of the 30-second as long as I can keep up with it and keep concentrating on it. I like the fact that if I miss one, I know there's another one coming up. Now, last week I was actually using the 30-second, I think, on Friday, and there was a period. It doesn't happen often, but it gave me like 5 signals in a row that didn't work, and it got me in trouble. And the 1 minute, if I had been on the 1 minute, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble with it. So there's pros and cons of both. Yeah, if Tio's still here, he's going to be happy. We're going to turn back time. We're going to just turn back time. It's actually very difficult to turn back time on a 30-second chart. You're like spending all day scrolling back. So, turn back time. So here's this rise up on Friday. And I started getting in trouble here. This Actually, I think it was here. One of these purple candles, you can see purple candle didn't work. 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 This one finally worked, but by this time I had taken 5 stops. Now, what I did wrong is I kept hoping it would work. My strategy tells me to get out. Like if it bounces off the 9 with a green, get out. But I was holding for the full stop. And, holding for the full stop. This was really stupid. I remember this one. I tell myself, if I see an opposite colored candle, blue, get out. But I still took the full stop. So, I got myself in a lot of trouble. And yeah, I took 5 straight stops. And it doesn't, the back testing I've done, which has been extensive, I think this is the only time I've seen someplace where I would give. And some of these are stupid. I tell myself, don't do it if they're too close to the 9. And like this one, I didn't even take this first one. I took the second one, which was so close to the 9 that I should have never taken it. So it wasn't really the strategy that didn't work out. It was me misreading the strategy that didn't work. But like, let's see if I can go in a 1 minute and get back there again. Tia, we're doing it again. Turn that time. So let's see where we at. Monday. So Monday, still Monday, still Monday. Monday. Did Monday last forever? There we go. So, as this rise up here, and you can see 0 purple candles. So there's 1 red candle there that might have threw me off. But you can see, nothing. There would have been nothing that got me in trouble there. This one could have maybe a little bit, but then it gave me an absolutely beautiful one right there to start this move down. So in that case, the 30-second hurt me, but it was more of a misread of the candles and how I should take them versus really the strategy itself on the 30-second. See, like here, this blue candle could have faked me out, but I don't, it tried to get above the 9, failed, and you can see. Same with this one. I haven't taken this. I didn't take this one either. If I would just listen to myself on Friday, not to take these kind of candles with the purples coming down, it would have been better off. Yeah, I literally spent about an hour. I don't remember if it was Friday evening or Saturday, studying that. It was really only a 10 to 15 minute block of time, figuring out where I went wrong there. Ace is on the road again. He just can't wait to get on the road again. The life he loves is trading with his friends. He just can't wait to get on the road again. Told you. Yeah, I mean, if strats work, I really believe I have a great strategy here. I just got to make sure I read it well at times. And I'm still trying to, there might be 1 or 2 more filters I can use to weed out some bad ones. I find the other problem I have is that when I'm in it, I can read it okay for entries, but like once I'm in a trade, I become too sure, I guess maybe is the proper term, too sure that it's going to go that direction, and then I don't look for the signals to get out when it's invalidated. And I think part of that comes from the fact that I've dealt with issues of getting out too quickly from trades and not letting them work. So now I'm not listening to my signals that tell me, yeah, this is the time to get out for a small loss and then let it become a full stop instead. Because most of the time with this strategy, when I backtest it or whatever, I chart it out, I can get out without taking the full stop or without taking, a big loss if I follow the rules. But I tend to forget the rules once I'm in the trade, and I'm just end up like whoosh, wanting it to work. And I'm sure all of a sudden I become sure it's going to work. And that's the next habit I need to break. We're back under 21 100 20. Wait, where are we at? Yeah, we're back under 21 100. Another big candle down. Interesting pattern there on the 5-minute chart. Look at that. We can see this. Up, down, bounced, lower high, and down. It's trying to break through. We got down to 965 over here. We're just hovering right above that. News candle started at 959. So we've given back the entire news candle, and now it wants to try and go lower. Our low over here before the news was 944. Yeah, Amelia, and that's the frustrating thing is because you look at it afterwards and you're like, well, that was freaking obvious. You know, the thing is, about getting mad about it. I used to always, of course, when I was struggling more financially, I would get upset about the money being wasted on an eval or, especially if I blew a funded account. Now it's more the feeling I can't believe I wasted the time. I feel like I feel like that's time that I wasted that could have been going toward, being more productive. So that's where I really start, yeah, getting frustrated now if I blow something. That's kind of why a red day bothers me too, because I feel like I've wasted the time that day. You got to work 8 hours. We're long here. You got to work 8 hours, and you're guaranteed to be paid. You work here however many hours, and there's no guarantee you're going to have a payday that day. You could go backwards. You could actually lose yesterday's payday. Up to the 20. Rising. Looking for 02. We're at 98, 99. There's 20,000. Maybe I should just be looking at 21,000. Uh, yeah, it's gonna come down. We're out. 20, 21 points there. Out there it goes. It would have hit my target now. Maybe not. I was at 20. Yeah, it would have hit my target now. That's fine. We're now up $500 on this funded account. So 502.60 on one funded account, 552.70 on the other. So $1,054 a day total. Oh yeah, and I agree, Platt. And I mean my mindset has gotten better on that, but it's something I've had to work through. Trying to think, did I lose a trade on Top Step today? Let me look. Oops. Today. Oh, so we're two trades. Okay, and what's the other one? No, we have not lost a trade on Top Step today. Six trades, six wins. Wow. Thank you, USC. Thank you, Tio. And look at this rise back up. Now, see, this is why the 5 minute chart is hard for me. This is a 65.5 minute candle, which is technically also a trigger candle. But it's like you can see we could have been part of that whole thing if off of this candle here on the 32nd. Or even I'm sure the 1 minute gave me a signal as well. Yeah, there's the 1 minute signal. So both 32nd and 1 minute, it's like waiting for this candle to close and you've missed this entire move. Or not the entire move, but this part of the move at least. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you. That makes sense. Yeah, because if I just got in there and just let this 5 minute candle run, I could have got instead of 20, I could have got you know it's gone up 40 points. And this was a missed signal there, right there. That was a trigger. Had the red shaded area, first red candle after, and look at that. Another almost 30 points. Maybe even 30. I really love this strategy. I really do. I just gotta, continue to execute it. I'll be honest. There's sometimes that, like here, this is one. We were green shaded. I wouldn't have liked this candle. This candle would have tempted me. I'm not even sure how I missed this candle. I might have been turning back time at that point. So, you know, my trigger to get out, if I had taken that, would have been this purple candle. And then I would, have been about a 7 point loss, which is not horrible. These are the ones that can get you in trouble. But like here, even this one would have worked for 997 to also it could have got 10. Keep trailing it, and then you don't, you barely, get nailed when that happened. So yeah, this would have been another 30 pointer. You gotta love the volatility right now. You know, moving 30 points in 90 seconds is good. And there, look at that pop up 20 points, and on that 30-second candle. If it can help anybody, honestly, I'll be very honest. I've always wanted to find a strategy that's simple and that others, if they want to use it, could use it. I don't ever want to be someone calling out signals. I don't want to say go long here, go short here, but I want to show you what I'm doing. And if you decide you want to try it and all that, I love that. I would love to be able to help others. By the way, for your YM fans, ooh, YM's looking really ugly today, guys. Maybe not, but here, blue candle off the 9 worked. Reversal candle here worked. Even this worked for 20. This one did not work, but you can see where the signal women to get out. Um, this didn't work. This worked. Beautiful move up. This is could be working. I don't know. This worked. This worked. This worked. I wouldn't have taken this one because I hit the 9. Today was an ugly day. This would have given me fits today, honestly. But look at this beautiful one right here on the YM right here. This was a little bit past 9. That started that move up. Now, where do you take your stop? Where do you take your target? Whatever. And you can see here. Now, this is maybe coincidence. This is the YM, and I think the NQ did the same thing. Right here, we're in this green shaded area. Here's our first green candle, and you can see, whoop, and then you can see we're in the red shaded area. And look at that red candle. Look at that. And I think the YM was actually smoother coming down from that candle. Or that reversal down, you would, based on using the stop strategy to follow the candles down, would have got out in that first green candle there, maybe. And it would have been about a 89 tick winner. And I'm getting a blue candle. Sure, I totally trust that blue candle. It's kind of huge. Let's see. Huge and stops on the 9. It's either going to blow up or totally reverse. It's not, and I'll be very honest, RJ. There's not many days where the YM looks harder to trade than the NQ, and today is one of those days. Yeah, YM looks pretty ugly today. I'm not gonna poke it. But normally, and it works, by the way, this also works on ES. You can see ES, beautiful blue candle there, up, beautiful purple. Well, didn't really give a signal. So yeah, this works on the indices. I noticed it often works on gold. You see here, there, but gold sometimes is not as. See there, that would have not worked. That would have not worked. So this is a 5 minute on gold. Never really checked it on a 1 minute on gold. I can, but I see it often work on gold. But it's not as clear. Here's the ultra bond, kind of the same thing. There's, it works there, but sometimes you gotta filter out the non-obvious from the obvious. Like, see if they can find it. This is an obvious one. No, this is in the Europe session. That's a more obvious one. That's a more obvious one versus these big wick choppy things here. Hey, Imad. I'm glad to see you. How is everything? Yeah, I mean, I've looked at this zone. I've started looking at it on almost every asset just to see, and you know, copper. I noticed there's some good moves in Asia. So here's copper last night in Asia, and look at that shaded area, move down, top, top, top. Now this one, by the way, could have faked me out, but boom, and look at that, look at that one right there in copper, boom, and then this one didn't really work, but then this one really worked. That was a huge, pretty huge move. The copper in Asia, gold in Asia, by the way, is also good. Oftentimes, I haven't really been trading any of those. I've tested it out on like agriculture too. Oh, and as I talk about it, look at this on soybeans today. Look at that move. Look at that big, beautiful purple candle. See a lighter shade of purple than I normally use off that, and look at that soybean move. There you go. JC, I don't think he's still here. Matter of fact, it gave two good moves. Look at that. Off the opening candle all the way up. So maybe soybeans is the next thing we need to start trading. And I found that the 5 minute on NQ is good in the evenings as well. Turning back time again, Tio. Turn back time. Like last night, look at this. This first one here did not work. That ended up being, like, guess what they call a bull flag. And rose up. But look at that perfect one there. Move down. I mean, this is Asia, and that's a 40-point move. And then, following that, not the reversal strat, but the engulfing candle off the 9 strat, much tighter stop you need, and then that also went, 30 points there. And then look at that. Look at this perfect, absolute perfect little green. Was that a hanging man? I don't know, whatever. But look at that. And just off the initial 5 minute, you could have got 20, or if you went up to the CMA, which is 20. Yeah, I think the 20, 22, or tried to follow the whole move. And then once again, here's your shaded area. First red candle, I probably wouldn't have taken it because of that big wick. Even if I did, yeah, that would have been about an 8 point stop. But then look at that purple candle that just two candles after and nice lead down. So we've reached the top of the hour. It's been a good day. Passed up a 1 ox, made $1,000 on funded accounts. I don't think, that's a very productive stream. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time for CPI action. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Markets continuing to fall. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading, sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day.